this is Chris with Freedom Farm TV, and today I will show you how to propagate flowering shrubs from softwood cuttings. Today we're going to propagate from softwood cuttings some butterfly bushes and some azalea bushes. So what you will need is a pair of shears, your propagation box. I got this from Walmart, $5. I drilled, see if you can see it, small holes in the bottom so it could be well drained, and it comes with a clear top. As you can see, this one right here, this is another little bin that didn't have a top on it, so I had to put it in a plastic bag to keep the sun off of it, because if it gets too hot, it will burn up your rooted cuttings. So instead of the plastic bag, I think I went with the clear top, and I'm in a shaded spot. And so we got propagation box, pruning shears, and this is going to be the propagation medium. It's a coarse sand. I got this from Home Depot, patio paver sand. So this is what you stick your rooted cuttings in, and some rooting hormone. Just take root. This is powder. You don't have to have it, but it increases your chances. So that's all the things you'll need to propagate your own flowering. First thing we're going to do is put the growing medium in there, so be careful with the knife while you open in the sand. So we'll just put a few inches. Okay, that's enough. Spread it around. See, you see this is really coarse sand. They'll let the drain enough, keep enough moisture in there, but also drain so it won't have too much moisture. And you don't need anything like fertilizer or anything, because they have no roots to absorb the fertilizer in. So you just need something that'll drain really well and basically hold the plant up. Second step, so I don't have a putty knife, but as long as you got a flat edge, you're going to make a trench to put your cuttings in. I'm doing it a little big, but they should be about 1 inch apart. So this will be the rows you stick your cuttings. So I'm going to be doing butterfly bushes, 2 rows of butterfly bushes, 2 rows of deciduous azaleas. Next step is to get your cuttings. Deciduous azalea tree. You can tell why they call it softwood cuttings. We'll take the softwood cuttings. What's the difference between a hardwood cutting and a softwood cutting? Well, this is hardwood. See, it's hard for another, and this is still green and a little nimble, but not where it won't, where if you cut it, it won't lean over. So that's what you're going to take. You just take your pruning shears, cut these off. And main thing different between rooted hardwood cuttings and softwood cuttings is time of year. This is the time of year for softwood cuttings. It's June, July, and August. So we'll try to get the longer ones. So we'll just collect a few of these. Alright, I got plenty of these. I got to prune this one back. And while you're pruning them, just keep collection of them, of the softwood cuttings, and propagating your own plants. This azalea probably originally cost me about $20 to $25 when I bought it. And each one of these cuttings could be potentially $20 to $25 in savings, because we can never have too many flowers. And pollinators, they attract pollinators, of course, and you can't eat a flower, but you need flowers. So we'll cut quite a few of these. They should be propagating pretty well, but the more you do, the more you'll succeed. So I'll have about, I'd say about 20 to 30 cuttings here, and then I'll go stick them. You got your cuttings collected, and these are deciduous azaleas. So what do? You go ahead and just strip all these leaves off, but the top couple, I'll leave about that on. Then here, get your little rooting. Be careful with this, because this could be kind of harmful to your skin. I have kind of tough skin, so it ain't gonna bother me, but just dip it in the rooting hormone. Put it down in there. Then when you're done, put the top on it, and you're good to go. Okay, after you got all your cuttings stuck, you just tap it down so they don't move. We'll get it from both sides. Very gentle. Okay, the azaleas are done. We'll move on to the butterfly bushes. Here's my butterfly bush. This time of year the flowers are almost always gone, but you don't want to use where the flowers are at, because a lot of the energy has gone into putting those flowers on, so they most likely will not survive. So you will need cuttings like this that doesn't have a flower on it. This is a butterfly bush, so we'll take us several cuttings from it, and we'll go stick these, and hopefully they will root too. It's a butterfly cutting, and again, you're going to strip all the leaves off but the top few. While you do that, plants transpire water. They breathe water out of their leaves. So the less leaves you have, the less water will be transpired. So that's why, as you can see, the water's condensing on the top. We have to keep them moist. So how we do that is we take off most of the leaves, keep them in the shade, and keep them covered and well watered. So again, dip it in rooting hormone, stick it, then we'll finish up this, and then we'll be finished for the day. Okay, I got them all rooted. Stuck, not rooted, hopefully. In 4 to 6 weeks they will root. So last thing to do is just to water it really well. Put the top on it and let it be. We're in the shade. I might move it deeper over here in the shade, because you can see some of the sun's on it. But the sand was $4. This was $5. So $9 and some rooting compound I already had. That's about $10 for that thing. So basically, which lasts forever. So basically, with $10 worth of stuff, I propagate hopefully probably about 50 plants worth about $5 a piece. So 5 times 5, that's $250 with a $10 investment. So we'll move these in the shade. That's what I like about these little bread holders. You can just got handles. You can just pick them up and move them wherever you want to. So once we're finished here, put everything back in my toolbox, and we'll put them away, and we'll be done. So this is Chris with Freedom Farm TV, where freedom grows, and that's all there is today.